Welcome back to another episode of Ranching with Wrenches. I'm Ricky, this is Joe. You know how we do. Let's go. So today's question, comment, issue of concern, contemplation is going to be, do you need big name tools? Snap-on, Mac, I know there's another one. I can't remember. Well, like Husky.
You can say Husky.
Husky is a broad range. They make broad range tools. But play simple. Do you need big name tools? Do you need to wait for the Snap-on guy to come around? Do you need to stalk the shop to go get yourself some Snap-on tools? Joe, what do you think?
I think it depends on what tool you need.
So like a specialty tool.
Yeah, specialty tool, you're definitely going to need to outsource it to a name brand one.
Okay.
Certain tools, I would say, it depends on how they make it, to tell you the truth.
Okay.
Like I say, if I go to Harbor Freight, I'm looking for an impact gun or whatever. If they don't have, they might not have the one that's rated, higher up, like, what they call it, like 1,000 torque pounds.
Oh, 1,000 foot-pounds
of
torque
on
like
enough to take off a lug nut without having to loosen it first.
Bro, if you need 1,000 foot-pounds to take off,
bro,
your lug nut, you and Dan, y'all need to spend some time together because that's ridiculous.
I'm saying that range, you know what I mean. But I have AutoZone, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have an impact gun from AutoZone. It's trash. I can't take my lug nuts off.
It's an electric one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't take my lug nuts off. That's how trash it is. 300 pounds, whatever.
300 foot-pounds of torque, and it won't take off your lug nuts?
It won't take it off at all. Mm-hmm. Right, but let's get back to this point. But for me, there's nothing wrong with using Harbor Freight, AutoZone, Napa, anything of that sort. Like I said, specialty tools, you are going to need them. Sometimes the cheap tools, they will snap. Sometimes the ones like these, they will snap, depending on how much pressure you put on them, compared to something that's name brand or something that's, forged better than what the cheap brand is giving you. You know what I mean? So it all depends. I know you got more of a experience in those tools because you've been doing it longer than me. So what's your take on it?
So my take is, there's nothing wrong with going with the big names, especially if you work at a shop, if you work at a dealer. Mac and Matco tools. That's the one I'm saying. So those guys are usually coming around once a week, twice a week. So your opportunity to get tools is usually going to be while you're on the job. It's usually going to be while you're working. Because anybody that works on cars knows that once people know you work on cars, you're constantly going to get it, unless you tell them no. You're like, no, can't do it, don't got the time, blah, blah, blah. But if you don't have access to Snap-on, if you don't have access to Matco or Mac, which, by the way, can get you into, like, debt. Like serious, debt fast, because they have payment plans for tools. You can get like a toolbox.
That's how they get you.
You can get like a $1,500 toolbox, like the little 4-foot toolbox cabinet, and get like $1,700 worth of tools. All that fills up is one little drawer. And then next thing you know, your paycheck is going towards Snap-on every time a man comes by. What I have discovered is that you do not need big name tools. You don't. The only thing you do need is somebody who's willing to attach a warranty to their product. You mentioned Harbor Freight. Pittsburgh, their newest professional line, Icon. They have another one. I can't remember. It's a orange and black one. I can't remember the name of it. They have a lifetime warranty on all their hand tools, which means you snap it, You walk in, bruh, your shit broke. Okay, go grab another one. Done. That's it.
That's good.
Sometimes you may need to have your receipt, but save the receipt. You know what I mean? Stanley tools. Stanley, lifetime warranty on their hand tools. People might get at me because they just were recently swapped out from Walmart for Hart tools. But guess what? I snap a Stanley tool. I break a Stanley ratchet. Guess what? I put it in the mail. I fucking email them, send it off. 2 weeks, come back. I got another tool. With no questions asked. No questions asked. Freaking, I've even ordered tools off of eBay. The first thing I go down, or in Amazon, as I scroll down, I look at the warranty. What kind of warranty you offering? You offering a lifetime warranty? Boom, you got me. You know what I mean? Even specialty tools for doing tie rods, certain types of ball joints, certain type getting the brake caliper kits for the rear ones where the e-brake is built into the piston. You need the ones that are pegged, right? So sometimes you can get like that little square block and attach your ratchet to it, or you get the ones that are shaped just like a brake pad, and it spreads it out. $30, $40, either Harbor Freight or online, eBay, lifetime warranty, good. And they work just the same. They work just the same. The only difference is advertising.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've probably returned one Harbor Freight tool, which was a flared wrench for bleeding brake lines. I was bleeding, I was trying to crack open a rusted master cylinder valve, and it snapped on me. Took it back, they replaced it, and it was the one wrench. They replaced the entire kit. It was like a $12 kit. They're like, oh no, keep those ones. Take this. Just give us the broken one. I'm like, all right, partner. You know what I'm saying? I've gotten, inner tie rod kit. You in there. So I need you to do something for me. First, get out of full screen. All right. You see down there the subscribe. I want you to click that. All right. Good. And then right next to it, there's a bell. You see the options. You press the bell. Press the bell. Okay. Pick all. You got it? Good. All right. Let's go full screen again. You know what I mean? It's not as fancy as some of the big name ones, but it still does the job. Still works. Lifetime warranty. $35.
Yeah, this brings us back to that, what's that one video you did? It's like a short clip you did with the, I guess your brake caliper. What's the brake caliper? Oh, no, your lug nuts or whatever. Somebody put anti-seize
with the anti-seize, yeah.
And the guy made a funny comment talking about, you're using, was it Harbor Freight, or it was something?
Yeah.
Hart, or it was some crazy.
Because I was using like Hart or Harbor Freight.
Yeah.
Like the drill to clean it off.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, well, first of all, that doesn't mean anything. What I used to clean it off doesn't impact how it works. You know what I mean? Like, but I'm not gonna get into a YouTube fight with nobody.
It's like you know people gonna have their own opinions.
Yeah.
You got it's like name brand car parts.
Yeah.
You got those people who, you gotta get this, you gotta get that, you gotta get that. But
I mean, I understand if you're putting something on your car and you want the proven performance with the R&D and the results are consistent across everyone that's put them on, by all means, go for it. But like we've mentioned before, you do your research and you dive in and you look at the results. 9 times out of 10, the only difference between this stuff is a name.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Forge Motorsports. Their turbo intake pipe is like $150. 4-ply silicone. I got the same thing from Max Speeding Rods on eBay for $35. And it performs exactly the same. You know, once you drive the car, it feels exactly the same. I don't have no leaks. you know, my the response to the turbo is much better than with the stock intake tube. So you know what I mean. Whether it's a tool or a component, the only thing that I would never ever touch aftermarket is something that's going or like low budget name is something that's going into my engine.
Okay.
If it's going into my engine, crank, H rod, you know, piston, I'm going name brand all the way. I want someone that is proven, got the track record, you know. Everyone in the world runs because, you know, they can hold this much power. But other than that, when it comes to tool, I can replace the tool quick with the quickness. You know what I mean? I've had Craftsman tools snap the first day I use them. Yeah, and you just take them right back to Sears and hand them in, or Ace Hardware, or wherever they're sold now. You know what I mean? Lowe's.
Serious.
You know what I mean? Literally had it was a ratcheting wrench with the gears on them, and freaking I went 1, 2, clack. I'm like, what the? 3 teeth broke off. Took it back. There's like, so you got to pay the difference because we gotta break it up. I'm like, the hell I do? I'm like, no I don't. I was like, we just swap out the one. You can damage out that pack.
Why don't you give you the whole thing?
Because they're Sears. Because it was a bigger name, so they wasn't trying to. They wasn't trying to do for me what a smaller name brand do for me.
Mm-hmm.
But
support small businesses.
Support the small ones. Un poco.
Easy, bud.
All right. That all you got to say? I know I ranted a little bit.
No, that's all I got to say.
All right. You know what it do. Wrench Daily.